Good morning, gang. I just want to say I am out of the hospital. Just want to give a little update. I'm out the hospital. I've been out the hospital for some time. I recorded that whole process going into it because recording helps me. Like, this is like my video diary. You guys know that. But also because I just wanted to show people and talk about it. And honestly, when I was watching that video back of me preparing to go to the hospital, it was kind of scary, the level of functioning and like joke making I still had when I was readily ready to take a bunch of pills and end my life. The amount of hyper functioning I can do is insane. Like, my depressed days mostly more so look like that because I've learned to live with this thing rather than it looking like me just laying in bed, even though I had those days too. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, girlie, you don't look depressed. I started dating a guy and I told him I was bipolar. He was like, you don't seem bipolar. And I was like, thank you. But kid you not. Today I'm fine. Tomorrow I might not be. I don't know. Yeah, but went to the hospital because I kept dealing with really intense mood swings. If you don't know what bipolar disorder is, it's a thing with the brain where what normally regulates your moods is not regulating your moods. You're swinging from different emotional states of mania to depression to anger. It make the things you would normally feel. Bipolar disorder cranks it up on 10,000. It turns like the max volume up on whatever you're feeling. So it's great when you're feeling confident or excited or happy. Not so great with all the other emotions that are still technically good emotions, but don't feel good, if you catch my drift. Not only that, it can crank up the max volume on your sexuality. Didn't know that. Didn't know that that's why I had the inclinations, for lack of a better word, that I've had since childhood. I mean, like, really crazy things since childhood. Too early, in my humble opinion. And learning about all that and dealing with all that has been a challenge. But last year I got diagnosed, got medicated with depression. That was a misdiagnosis. I'm actually bipolar, like I said. And dealing with this disorder and the highs and the swings, there were too many of them. Some days I'm so hypersexual, if I don't have sex, I feel like I'm going to die, which is why I tried to sleep with my friend. Or I'm so depressed, I'm dealing with thoughts of wanting to end my life and I'm considering it because I'm so sad and I'm in so much pain. Or, guys, there are some days where I will feel so confident, so beautiful, I want to buy the sexiest gym outfit I can find, go to my gym and strut around and talk to a man who normally I would not even approach because I would be a little too shy or a little too insecure. Like, hypomania makes you feel like you can conquer the world. And I was dealing with that the other day. I was in a hypomanic state and I was like, I look good. I don't care that I'm 200 pounds. I look good. And I'm doing my hair and I'm doing my makeup and I'm doing all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm hypomanic right now. Like, how did I slip into a hypomanic state? And I'm on 2 medications. I started taking Abilify and Trileptal. What is going on? I should not be experiencing these swings like this. But that's not true. The medication just makes it manageable. It doesn't take anything away. And so sometimes I question, I'm like, am I even going to stay medicated if it's not taking it away completely? I'd rather just get to a stable point and learn how to manage the swings. But I learned in the hospital that the more intense the swings are that go into depression actually can give you brain damage, and it leaves a certain amount of damage on your brain, and I didn't know that. So I went to the hospital to get help for that and to get more educated. And the therapy tools that I learned there were really good too. Like, if you're struggling with your mental health and you just don't know what to do, honestly, I would say start on ground one. Go to the hospital. Like, if you're sick and you don't know what to do and you've tried all the at-home remedies, what do? You go to the hospital. You go to a clinical ER. Do some research. Find the best inpatient facility near you. It can be really scary going. I really like the experience I had at the place here in Jacksonville. Not going to tell the name or anything like that, but I've always had really good experiences with them. My psychiatric nurse was always the bomb. The therapists were the bomb. Like, I always had a good time when I went. I always had a good time when I would go. And I know that sounds crazy. Even this time, there was a chaplain there who I got to talk to about some of my religious trauma and the things I'm dealing with in my faith. And it was just a really good experience for me. So I went, and I recommend everybody go and just start at ground zero and just say, like, I'm depressed and I can't live like this anymore. I need help. I'm tired of having thoughts of hurting myself. Let them evaluate you, let them assess you, and just get started, and don't put a price tag on your life, right? Because if you're thinking about ending your life, what does it matter if the hospital stay is $20,000? My first hospital stay was $20,000. I applied for financial assistance. They wrote the bill off because I barely make more than that year with my pay cut recently. So that was why I went. And I do feel like I got all the tools I needed to come out and to like keep going. But like this morning was tough. Like this morning I woke up and I was crying because I saw this girl that I follow on YouTube. She's getting engaged and she's getting all the things that like I want or used to want, and I don't know, it's confusing. And I just started crying because it was just like, dang, like I'm in this pit right now. And I don't know when I'm getting out of this pit. And like, yeah, God's promises still apply to me, but when you've been in a pit for just so fucking long, it's just like, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, just be quiet. And that's all I can say about that. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, just be quiet. But so, it's hard to like try to look up from the pit, you know what I'm saying? And see other people just thriving. And it's like, I'm not jealous, not really. I just wish like that could be me. I wish I could get out of this pit. Like I wish my life would just start falling together, but it's not. I'm doing so much groundwork, so much uprooting. It's so difficult right now. Like, this is serious warfare. And it makes me mad. Makes me mad at God. Makes me feel like my life is hard unnecessarily for no reason. It's just really tough. I wish going to the hospital was like going when you have, I don't know, like a cold or flu. They just give you some pills and it clears up after a couple days. Mental health doesn't work like that. I wish it did. So even though like I'm out the hospital, I'm still struggling. The other night I had a really bad night. I did something that was kind of stupid, and I put my health at risk, and I had a really bad night. I thought I was gonna have to go back to the hospital. I couldn't even make it into work Friday because I was so sick. You guys, please pray for me. I'm struggling really badly. I don't even know if I want prayer. But yeah, I'm not gonna belay or make this any longer than it has to be. It was just supposed to be a quick update, and that's what this is. It's just a quick update. So I'll see you guys later.